Thank you, Deputy Speaker. The good news is the pay gap between men and women in Australia is shrinking. The motion I move today recognises the significant progress that the Albanese Labor government has made to address the gender pay gap, and in doing so, advancing the economic empowerment of Australian women. It comes despite the opposition's efforts to block and repeal many of Labor's measures. Labor is delivering better and more equal pay for Australian women. The gender pay gap represents more than just a number. It reflects a range of deeply ingrained structural barriers that women face in the workforce, barriers that restrict our earning potential, limit our career opportunities, and contribute to ongoing gender inequality. I recognise the connection between women's financial autonomy and their overall well-being. Financial independence is a key factor in ensuring a woman's safety and security, and it gives them the power to make choices about their lives and their future. Closing the gender pay gap is a key. When Labor came into government in 2022, we promised to close the gender pay gap between men and women, and we are making significant progress. Recent data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics shows that the gender pay gap is now the lowest on record. It fell from 14.1% in May 2022 to it now being 11.5%. That's significant. Under Labor, women's average weekly earnings have increased by $173. This isn't by chance, it's deliberate by design. It's the result of real action, taking bold steps to break down barriers and make real progress. We've banned pay secrecy clauses, we've reformed the bargaining system, we've enforced transparent pay gap reporting, and we've delivered pay increases for aged care and childcare workers, a predominantly feminised industry. Our efforts to lift wages in sectors like aged care and childcare, which are dominated by women, are absolutely helping. We've funded a 15% wage increase for early childhood educators and care workers. This is a largely female workforce which have been for far too long underpaid for the essential work that they do. We've also introduced better and fairer tax cuts. Labor's tax cuts have put more money in the pockets of 90% of working women. And we've also committed $1.1 billion over 4 years to pay superannuation on government-funded paid parental leave from July 2025. This will ensure that women do not fall further behind than their male counterparts in securing their financial future simply because they took time out of the workforce to care for families. In addition, we're investing $427 million to provide financial support for students for mandatory nursing, midwifery and social work placements. These are mostly staffed by women, and by reducing the financial burden on them to do their placements, we are making it financially easier and fairer for women to complete these important qualifications. We're also expanding paid parental leave to 26 weeks by July 2026, giving families more flexibility and more choice. We are working hard to increase women's participation in science, technology, engineering and maths by investing $38 million over 8 years to foster a more diverse and skilled STEM workforce. We're also allocating $55 million over 4 years to establish the Building Women's Career Program. By supporting women's progression in leadership roles, we are ensuring that women indeed have a seat at the decision-making table. It, in its total, is a comprehensive plan that is driving progress and demonstrates that women are at the heart of Labor's economic plan. I commend the government for its ongoing commitment to improving the lives of Australian women to make it fairer and more equal. This progress benefits everyone, not just women. It's good for men, it's good for families, it's good for the economy and our entire community. It's good news, but we know that the work is far from over.
I thank the member for Swan.